The 2010 Audi A5. Unveiled back in 2008, Audi's stylish full-size luxury sportback A5 has undergone a few mechanical changes for the 2010 model year. However, the A5's styling keeps the classic coupe-like proportions that come from the long hood and short rear deck lid combined with a low-slung sweeping roofline. The interior of the A5 includes Audi's three-dimensional driver-oriented cockpit to make owners feel a bit more sport when behind the wheel. The 2010 Audi A5 will be offered in three trim levels: Premium, Premium Plus and Prestige. The Audi Mmi Infotainment System, which is now in its third generation, is offered for all A5s equipped with navigation, while the Premium Plus and Prestige models are further distinguished by a set of LED tail lights. As far as the changes are concerned, the fuel-efficient 2.0 TFSI power plant is now available with either a manual or Tiptronic transmission, and the German automaker is permanently removing the clutch pedal from all 3.2 FSI-powered all-wheel drive Quattro models. Either way, the turbocharged four-cylinder is good for 211 HP and 258 pound-feet of torque, while the larger 3.2-liter V6 produces 265 HP and 243 pound-feet of thrust. Full details after the jump. Press release. Audi is the first car company in the US to sell 100% of its gasoline engines with FSI direct injection technology beginning with model year 2010. In 2000, Audi began racing with FSI direct injection technology in the R8 FSI prototype race car at Le Mans and the American Le Mans Series. Since this technology became available for U.S. consumers in late 2004 with the introduction of the 2005 A6 3.2 FSI, the list of Audi vehicles with FSI direct injection technology has continued to grow. After gaining immediate traction for its beautiful design, the Audi A5 went on to establish itself as a leader in the luxury performance coupe segment. With bold and easily identifiable design language, the A5 conveys a sense of power and finesse that has become synonymous with the Audi brand. New for 2010, the A5 Cabriolet and S5 Cabriolet continue that tradition, offering buyers a level of carefree driving with the joy of a soft top and the all-weather capability of Quattro all-wheel drive. Featuring the auto industry's only four-seater convertible with 50-50 split folding rear seats, form and function come together in perfect harmony. With an overall length of 182.1 inches, the 2010 A5 affords both driver and passengers unmatched interior space, even in the back seats. Extensive use of high-quality materials and a bevy of high-tech driving aids and convenience options continue to make the A5 a benchmark of the class. Both cabriolets enjoy the same level of sophistication as their hard-top brethren, but also incorporate a power-folding soft top that is capable of retracting fully in as little as 15 seconds, and at speeds of up to 31 miles per hour. Countless hours of research and development as well as a firm commitment to innovative technologies enable the A5 to deliver an unparalleled driving experience. A refined suspension built on a lifetime of racing experience delivers a ride that manages to be both comfortable and capable, offering up the world-class handling and razor-sharp response buyers have come to demand from their Audi cars. The design, emotion in metal. Arguably the definitive Audi design of recent years, the A5 presents a low and muscular physique, with an extended roofline and sharply carved contours guiding the eye along its sleek shape. Capitalizing on the styling elements that define a sports coupe, the A5 exudes performance and elegance with a tall shoulder line and steeply raked windshield. The instantly identifiable Audi single-frame grille dominates the front of the car, while purposeful LED taillights illuminate the rear. Similarly, the A5 Cabriolet and S5 Cabriolet present a beautiful form with a long, lunging hood and effortlessly styled flanks. With the unobtrusive soft top raised, the A5 Cabriolet maintains its coupe roots, while lowering the roof immediately conveys a sense of speed and purpose. The A5 Cabriolet and its sportier sister, the S5 Cabriolet, give buyers driving elegance no matter the weather. On both models, bold and muscular fender lines define the profile. The look immediately hints to the performance potential of the chassis, as well as the sure-footedness of Quattro all-wheel drive. The interior, specifically tailored. The 2010 A5 boasts an ergonomic interior designed around driver and passenger comfort. Audi has taken an even greater focus on attractive shapes and precision workmanship to create a space as gorgeous as it is functional. With high-quality leather and rich materials assembled together to the strictest tolerance, it is immediately obvious that there has been no cost spared in interior luxury. Comfortable sports seats provide ample support, and a driver-oriented center console serves host to an exquisitely designed interface, as well as Audi's industry benchmark third-generation multimedia interface (MMI). The Mmi screen is located high on the dashboard to facilitate reading and minimize the amount of time spent looking away from the road. The driver also is treated to a standard leather-wrapped steering wheel and brilliant, easy-to-read gauges. The engine's powerful and efficient 2.0 TFSI turbocharged 4-cylinder with 211 horsepower and 258 pound-feet, 3.2-liter V6 engine with 265 horsepower and 243 pound-feet. Engine options for the 2010 Audi A5 begin with a 2.0 TFSI turbocharged 4-cylinder offering. With a sturdy cast-iron block and efficient aluminum cylinder head, the 2.0 TFSI delivers 211 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Audi uses direct injection technology and Audi valve-lift system to increase the efficiency of the 2.0 TFSI, and, as a result, the engine manages up to 30 mpg highway in an A5 equipped with a manual transmission. Perhaps more importantly, the addition of the 2.0 TFSI to the A5 line in 2010 makes the brilliant coupe even more affordable than before, lowering the price point by a full $4,700. A 3.2 FSI V6 engine also is available in the A5 coupe. With all aluminum construction, Audi valve-lift system, and direct injection technology, the V6 provides a lightweight and efficient alternative. The 3.2 FSI V6 produces 265 horsepower and 245 pound-feet of torque and is available mated to a 6-speed Tiptronic automatic transmission and Quattro all-wheel drive. The engine delivers 17/26 mpg city, HWY, drivetrain options, smooth, precise and confident. All A5 coupe models and most cabriolet variants come equipped with the unmatched sure-footedness of Quattro all-wheel drive and a number of gearbox solutions, depending on engine choice. Buyers opting for the efficient 2.0 TFSI engine may choose among a 6-speed manual transmission coupe only, an Audi Tiptronic 6-speed automatic gearbox, and a Multitronic continuously variable transmission cabriolet only. The Tiptronic transmission provides drivers with the ease of an automatic but with the added option of manual gear choice if the need or desire arises. The A5 3.2 FSI also comes with a Tiptronic 6-speed automatic transmission, fitting its more luxury-oriented personality. More from Audi. Options. The 2010 A5 is available in several trims. Those include the A5 2.0T Premium, A5 2.0T Premium Plus, A5 3.2 Premium Plus, A5 2.0T Prestige, A5 3.2 Prestige, S5 Premium Plus and S5 Prestige. The A5 2.0T Premium includes electronic stability protection, 4-wheel anti-lock brake system with electronic brake pressure distribution and brake assist, an emergency braking system that can dramatically increase brake force. Servotronic power steering also automatically varies the level of steering assist based on vehicle speed. Outside, the A5 2.0T Premium has heated exterior mirrors and windshield washer nozzles, a tilting panoramic sunroof and halogen headlights. The interior of the coupe is fitted with a 3-spoke leather-wrapped multifunction steering wheel with a manual tilt telescoping steering column. Leather seating surfaces offer uninhibited luxury, and an automatic climate control system keeps the cabin comfortable. A central locking system, power windows with one-touch up, down and cruise control all offer added convenience. Both the A5 2.0T Premium Plus and the A5 3.2 Premium Plus add Audi Xenon Plus headlights with LED daytime running lights to the impressive list of features on the A5 2.0T Premium. LED taillights also are standard. 3-zone automatic climate control replaces the single-zone unit found on premium cars, and 6-step heated front seats make the interior comfortable. Audi Music interface with iPod integration becomes standard, as does Bluetooth hands-free and HomeLink garage door opener. The A5 2.0T Premium Plus and A5 3.2 Premium Plus also benefit from rain-sensing windshield wipers and automatic headlights. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.4 seconds, top speed limited to 130 mph. The 2010 A5 2.0T Prestige and A5 3.2 Prestige build on the equipment found in the Premium Plus package. An advanced memory function custom tailors the mirrors, seat and steering wheel position for the driver, and a new advanced key system allows the driver to lock, unlock and start the vehicle without ever removing the key from his or her pocket. Audi navigation with third-generation Mmi also is standard equipment on Prestige models and includes hard drive navigation, 2 SD cards for external media and Sirius satellite radio. A Bang & Olufsen 14-speaker, 505-watt sound system replaces the 10-speaker unit found on Premium Plus models, and voice control for phone and navigation becomes standard as well. A number of additional packages are available to help buyers create the perfect A5. Those include a Navigation Plus package, available on Premium Plus models, which includes third-generation Mmi with voice control, rear-view camera and backup sensors. A 19-inch Sport package, available on the A5 2.0T Premium Plus, A5 3.2 Premium Plus, A5 2.0T Prestige and A5 3.2 Prestige, provides unique wheels with summer tires, a sport suspension and steering wheel-mounted paddle shifters. Audi Drive Select is also available on Prestige models and allows the driver to select from several performance and handling profiles at the push of a button. Adjusting damping and engine and transmission parameters occurs in milliseconds. Audi Drive Select has a profound effect on the driving characteristics of the coupe, and Mmi-equipped vehicles now incorporate Drive Select Individual, a custom driving profile. The exciting new A5 Cabriolet features a soft top that retracts in just 15 seconds, making it ideal for stoplight conversions. Unlike much of the competition, the traditional soft-top roof allows the A5 to offer best-in-class trunk space, while retaining a classical cabriolet form and avoiding the inherent weight gain associated with new hardtop variants. With a 3-layer design, the fabric top can be had in the buyer's choice of 3 exterior colors. A true glass rear window helps isolate the cabin from excess road noise, as does additional insulation. The A5 Cabriolet is nearly as quiet as their hardtop sisters, and innovative features like neck-level heaters to allow for all-season convertible driving. Audi Mmi System. Audi is introducing the next generation of its multimedia interface Mmi Infotainment System. Highlights are speech control with a new complete word input capability, 3-dimensional map displays and a music jukebox on the system's internal hard disk drive. Control by touch has been greatly simplified with the adoption of a joystick integrated into the central Mmi control knob. Although the control concept still relies on the well-proven Mmi genes, first launched by Audi in 2002, the system is totally new in its technical concept, at the heart of which is a central media and communication computer installed in the vehicle's center console. 1. Introduction. An immediately visible highlight in the new Mmi infotainment system is its high-resolution 7-inch TFT display with 4 times the number of pixels 800 by 480 compared with the previous Mmi generation. The high contrast range and LED backlight ensure that the image is absolutely sharp even in poor lighting conditions, with brilliant colors against a deep black background. Together with the high-resolution driver information display, the overall impression is of high-quality graphics worthy of a luxury car. Slightly more discreet is the new Mmi Joystick, which permits scrolling in 8 directions to speed up and simplify map-based destination input. This input function is also essential for operation of DVD video menus. At the heart of the system is a central media and communication computer, the main unit 3G, installed in the vehicle's center console. This extremely compact computer unit controls all of the infotainment functions and combines the previously separate units for navigation, universal mobile phone preparation, Bluetooth car phone, speech control and media in a single 1DIN standard housing, with integral DVD drive and a 40 GB hard disk. A hinged cover conceals the card reader for 2 SD cards and an optional SIM telephone card. If the optional Audi Music interface is installed to extend the system, USB memory sticks, an Apple iPod player and other mobile media players can be connected to the central computer, thus offering customers who are also music enthusiasts a wide variety of playback options. To permit computationally intensive applications such as navigation, speech control, Bluetooth telephony, DVD video playback and the MP3 audio player to be used simultaneously, a duo consisting of an 800mH ZSH4A RISC processor from the Japanese chip manufacturer Renesas and a 500 MHz 642 German Marks digital signal processor from the American chip specialist Texas Instruments supply the necessary high computing performance. This enables premium speech control such as the input of a navigation destination as a complete word without the chore of having to spell it out letter by letter, as well as the simple selection by voice of a name in the imported telephone directory. The signal processor also permits the playback of DVD video sound in Dolby 5.1 digital and DTS audio quality. With the EMP1 3D graphics processor from the Californian 3D leader NVIDIA, the Audi Mmi enters the third dimension. The impressive graphical performance of this chip makes it possible for the first time for Audi to provide a genuine in-car three-dimensional map display in the form of a digital topographical model for the whole of Europe and North America. In addition, 3D building models make orientation easier in many city centers. Last but not least, the graphics processor enables a classy graphical user interface, with free-flowing animation and superimposition effects of the highest resolution and presentation quality. The Audi Mmi thus sets new standards for the graphical design and performance of modern high-end infotainment systems. Point 2 Topology. The Mmi 3G infotainment system, like its predecessor, is a networked system based on the most media-oriented systems transport standard, whereby the major system components are interconnected via a high-speed optical bus using plastic optical fibers. The system uses three newly developed components as a basis: the main unit with CD, DVD memory, SD card reader, navigation and telephone as integrated functions, the new high-resolution display 7 inches, WVGA, and the radio unit installed at the rear. This combines the new phase diversity AM, FM tuner, digital radio (DAB), and a basic amplifier or 6-channel Audi sound system. The infotainment system is connected to other vehicle networks by a secure central gateway, so that a wide variety of vehicle functions can be operated from a single screen. Additional optional components include a CD changer, a TV tuner and a premium Bang & Olufsen audio amplifier. Point 3 Operating concept. The new Mmi 3G system offers a host of new functions and the intuitive Mmi operating concept has evolved to control them. Particularly notable examples are the innovative speech control capabilities and the newly integrated media and navigation functions. Point 3.1 New Mmi Design. A clearly visible change is the revised design of the user menus. The guiding principle was to offer the user an attractive, 3D-based graphic display and in this way to make operation of the system even more self-evident. This has been an evolutionary process in the sense that the basic principles familiar from the previous Audi Mmi have been retained. They include color coding of the function groups, representation of the main control knob on the display and division throughout into main groups, hardkeys with corresponding control elements, softkeys. Point 3.2 Speech control. The new speech control system facilitates operation of the main functions such as navigation, telephone and directory. Town and street names can now be entered as a navigation destination without having to be spelled out tediously letter by letter. They are now entered directly and conveniently by speaking the complete word. A similar complete word principle applies when making a telephone call to someone listed in the integrated directory. Only the call command followed by the name as a complete word need to be input in order to make the connection with the subscriber concerned. In order to make the voice input more natural, the system recognizes a number of synonyms that can also be used. An example might be input of the word telephone instead of call, followed by the name. As a further improvement, the Mmi will inform the user by means of a symbol of the current status of the speech control system, so that he or she is always aware during a dialogue when the system is expecting a spoken command. Point 3.3 Media. In the media sector in particular, a variety of new features are now available. In addition to audio CDs or MP3 data CDs, the user can play back his or her own music from the integrated hard disk Jukebox or from interchangeable storage media such as SD cards or USB memory sticks. The popular Apple iPod line of music players can also be comfortably operated via the Mmi system. Although the various music sources that can be played through the Mmi differ widely, the system is able to show them all on the control screen. A file browser always provides access to the music selection in a consistent way, regardless of the data medium on which it is recorded. The Jukebox also provides many forms of filter, for instance sorting according to performer's name, album or type of music. Support for memorized playlists enables the play order to be customized to suit individual tastes. A further example to illustrate how the operating concept has been extended without abandoning the overall Mmi control and display logic is the new browser integrated into the system. This is used to display HTML-based content, for example the vehicle user manual stored on the hard disk. Here too the principle of continuity in the operating and display logic has been adhered to. The operating changes resulting from the extended scope, for instance, the ability to jump back page by page, have been realized by extension of the GUI where appropriate. For 3D map navigation. The navigation function on the Mmi 3G also introduces a large number of innovations. The navigation map is now shown in 3 dimensions for the first time, as a true 3D topographical model with color distinctions according to height, thus communicating the familiar impression of a typical printed map. A further enhancement is the inclusion of 3D models for a large number of cities, with important buildings shown in near-authentic detail. These features would not have been possible without increased onboard storage in the form of a 2.5-inch automotive hard disk and support for high-performance graphics, including the industry-standard OpenGLS Open Graphics Library for embedded systems powered by an NVIDIA graphics chip. For route guidance, the 3D motorway exit views and route information already familiar from Audi's Navigation Plus (RNSE) infotainment system have been further improved. As illustrated, information relating to the current route is also superimposed on the map. The content includes upcoming turns as well as any traffic incidents, which are in each case accompanied by time and distance data. A new safety and convenience feature is the addition of lane-level guidance to the 3D motorway exit display. For many exits this lane information is already contained in the navigation database stored in the system's hard disk drive. Future map updates will continue to improve coverage across the United States and Canada. With efficiency in mind, a new route option, economical, has been added to the fast and short algorithms of the current system. The Mmi quickly computes all 3 route options simultaneously, allowing the customer to preview and subsequently choose the most suitable one according to its impact on arrival time and distance. A powerful onboard search engine is able to locate special destinations, such as points of interest, on the basis of a keyword or a complete name. Adding to the system's flexibility, addresses from the user's mobile phone directory can also be adopted as destinations for the navigation system. Provided that the phone is connected to the Mmi, the system will interpret postal addresses stored on the phone and convert them into geographical coordinates for routing. The navigation system is operated using the familiar central Mmi control knob, but is greatly assisted by the newly integrated joystick already popular in the Asian variant of the current generation Mmi. With its ability to scroll in 8 independent directions, this feature greatly simplifies and speeds up panning and destination input on the map. For those customers who would rather use speech control, the new Mmi has an absolute treat. The destination can simply be spoken to the system, and no longer has to be spelled out letter by letter, since destinations for many countries are conveniently understood as complete words. Not only speech control but also spoken messages and route recommendations have been considerably improved in quality. The user can, for instance, choose between a compact and a complete spoken message mode, the main difference being the breadth of spoken information. In the complete mode, for example, the message "in 400 meters, turn right" is extended to include the name of the street, "in 400 meters, turn right at Pennsylvania Avenue." 5 Telephone. Unlike the preceding Mmi generation which used a separate control unit for Bluetooth hands-free telephone functionality, the new Mmi 3G directly incorporates the latest Bluetooth chipset directly in the main unit. Support for the newest Bluetooth profiles, hands-free Profile 1.5 and Phonebook Access Profile 1.0 and SIM Access Profile for the first time enables standardized access to the directories and call lists of the mobile phones connected to the system. Integrated software for Bluetooth device management makes it possible for the car to establish the optimal Bluetooth connection with each phone depending on which Bluetooth profile it supports, and to seamlessly switch between several mobile phones. Phone directory listings are now easily viewed on the Mmi. The contacts from the customer's mobile phone as well as the local contacts stored on the vehicle can be seen on a joint list. Up to 5 telephone numbers, 2 navigation destinations and additional information can all be stored and organized as a contact under a single name. Memory capacity for up to 2,000 contacts per phone is reserved by the system, and altogether, the Mmi's directory can manage contacts from up to 5 different devices. If supported by the mobile phone's network provider, convenient features such as call brokering and conference calls can now be comfortably used in the car. For select mobile phones, optional adapters are also available which charge the mobile phone's battery and provide a connection to the roof-mounted antenna. Intensive ongoing Bluetooth interoperability tests conducted by Audi and the mobile phone manufacturers ensure that Audi is able to support a very wide range of mobile phones. 6. Media. To ensure that the Mmi 3G is state-of-the-art in new media, Audi set itself the target of supporting the largest possible number of external memory devices and players, despite the high degree of complexity entailed by the variety of different manufacturers and standards. The system has 2 slots for flash-based memory cards, and accepts not only the currently popular SD secure digital cards and newer high-capacity SDHC cards for capacities up to 32 GB, but also the older MMC multimedia card standard. Up to 4,000 tracks may be saved to each memory card, in either MP3 or WMA, up to and including version 9 format and, with AAC advanced audio coding, as M4A encoded music titles. The user can also use playlists created with the aid of suitable tools in either PLS or M3U formats. Aside from supporting memory cards, the new Mmi system uses its internal hard disk drive as a jukebox. The customer can save up to 2,000 tracks on the drive, and all tracks imported to the jukebox are visualized by means of their track information in an intuitive screen display, so that orientation is easy even if the volume of data is very large. The tracks can be sorted according to artist, album or type of music. Handling such a variety of media with thousands of tracks is a fundamental challenge to the operating concept. For this reason, a fast-scrolling feature has been introduced. If the Mmi's rotary push button is turned rapidly, the display switches to a smaller scale with a position indicator. The number of tracks to be jumped over depends on the speed with which the knob is turned. If an entry is selected or if a timeout occurs, the display reverts to the usual style. When saving tracks to the jukebox on the hard disk, the memory cards and CDs or DVDs, both of which can be played back via the DVD drive, are all possible import sources. In addition, media stored on USB memory devices can be imported if the Audi Music interface is installed. The Audi Music interface, with its 30-pin connecting socket, provides a universal means for connecting a very wide variety of external devices to the Mmi. If the appropriate adapter cables are used, Apple iPod 4th generation or newer, USB mass storage devices, USB 1.0, 2.0, and external audio sources can all be connected to the Mmi. Apple iPod operation has been fully integrated into the Mmi interface. As with MP3 media, all of the iPod's song titles and other artist and track information can be viewed via the center console or driver displays, and the Mmi can even search through all music directories and playlists. For music reproduction on USB devices, as with SD cards, up to 4,000 tracks are supported, in MP3, WMA and AAC formats, and PLS and M3U for playlists. Other music players can also be connected to the system via a standard aux-in connection. If the optional Audi Music interface has not been ordered, the aux-in socket is still available and can be found in the vehicle's center console. Although no direct control of the player is possible via the aux-in connection, the Mmi settings allow the customer to select a suitable volume range for each player so as to safely account for the varying output volumes of different manufacturers. 7 Radio 7.1 Radio Unit. The Mmi 3G radio unit attains new performance heights for the Audi model lineup, both in terms of reception quality as well as functionality. It was Audi's aim to further enhance the radio listening experience with as little audio interference as possible, especially while the vehicle is in motion. As a result, the signal processing capability of the reception modules has been steadily improved over a number of successive equipment generations. The radio unit is a fixed element in all next-generation MOST systems. It contains an analog-digital reception module and a 6-channel audio amplifier with digital signal processing (DSP). The reception module integrates AM, FM reception as well as digital satellite radio (SDARS). FM reception quality represents a new benchmark for the automotive industry, owing to a truly high-tech 3-tuner reception concept with digital signal processing, dynamic selection and permanent dual antenna phase diversity. This new 3-tuner concept has several advantages. Previous solutions switched to a single tuner mode if the reception is moderate to good, so that one tuner is released to search the waveband for new radio stations and traffic message information. In the Mmi radio unit, on the other hand, the phase diversity regulating algorithm is not interrupted by mode changeovers. The permanent use of 2 tuners achieves a stereo quality that was previously not possible with mobile equipment. Tuner 1 and Tuner 2, together, generate an audio signal that is reproduced by the car's sound system. The 2 tuners can remain in phase diversity mode all the time, thereby ensuring excellent sound quality. Tuner 3 does not generate an audio signal, but renders the manual station search obsolete. This tuner is dedicated to permanently finding, rating and sorting all receivable stations as well as undertaking an alternative frequency search with optimized RDS sensitivity. This ensures that the user is presented with an optimal list of available stations at all times. 7.2 Satellite Radio. In recent years, most analog transmission formats have gradually been superseded by digital processes: telephone, TV, satellite. Keeping with the times, the Mmi 3G for the United States and Canada includes an SDARS satellite digital audio radio service system that is fully integrated in the Mmi 3G radio unit, providing up to 223 commercial-free audio channels that are available nationwide. With the Mmi 3G radio unit, Audi is one of the first automakers to include a dual SDARS tuner. While the first tuner ensures an enhanced digital audio experience, the second tuner is used to collect up-to-date traffic information that is also broadcast nationwide via satellite. This information, which includes speed, flow and traffic incidents, is invaluable for the Mmi 3G's navigation software as it dynamically reroutes the driver around obstacles or delays. An easy snapshot of the traffic situation along, around and ahead of the current route is also presented to the driver on the navigation screen. A 180-day free on-air subscription for satellite audio and traffic services is standard for all Audi customers after purchase of the vehicle. Hence, the customer is able to fully experience both the listening experience as well as the convenience of always up-to-date traffic information. After expiration of the free trial, the Mmi's user interface indicates the necessary steps for the customer to further subscribe to the services he or she wants to use in the future. The SDARS user interface also received a thorough update to further increase customer satisfaction. Besides displaying the current song title or album where available, for the first time, a so-called look-around mode has been implemented, which allows the user to listen to a channel while browsing through the channel list and looking for available content on other channels. You can really see what's going on in other channels without having to tune to them. 8 Sound Systems. Audi offers a wide selection of sound systems customized for each vehicle. Taking Audi's all-new Q5 compact crossover vehicle as an example, up to 4 different sound systems are available for different markets worldwide. The basic equipment version has 2 channels with 2 x20W and 200mm speakers in the front doors, supplemented by 32mm tweeters in the dash panel. To provide both front and rear seat occupants with a full sound range, the Basic Plus version is available with a total amplifier output rating of 80W and 4 additional speakers, 2x168mm low mid-range speakers, 2x25mm tweeters in the rear doors. The high-end Audi sound system has 6 active amplifier channels with a total output rating of 180W. As a complement to the 40W low mid-range speakers in the front doors, a 15-liter subwoofer in the spare wheel well reproduces even very low frequencies with an output rating of 40W. To improve the audio stage effect, a center-fill mid-range speaker driven by a 25W amplifier channel is located in the dash panel. Following the Mmi main unit's trend towards high-level integration of electronics, the complete amplifier electronics and radio tuners fit tightly in a 1DIN housing, taking up very little space in the vehicle. At the very premium end, the Bang & Olufsen sound system consists of 14 high-grade speakers with acoustically optimized neodim drivers from 10 amplifier channels, the total output rating of which is 505W. The system's digital amplifier adapts the individual channels optimally to the acoustical properties of the vehicle's interior. Mid-range reproduction is by way of 2 25W, 80mm mid-range units and an 80mm center fill speaker. The tweeters are in the front door quarter triangles and thus help to create an optimized audio stage for the driver and front seat passenger. This premium sound system is completed by 80mm surround speakers in the vehicle D panel. All 80mm mid-range units have high-grade fabric diaphragms that reproduce music without discoloration. 240W, 168mm low mid-range units and 25mm tweeters in the rear doors add to this high-end system architecture. Bass frequencies are supplied at a total amplifier output rating of 300W from 2 200mm woofers, 150W in the front doors and a 150W subwoofer in the spare wheel well. To maintain this high level of music reproduction in all driving situations, the digital amplifier analyzes audible interference in the vehicle's interior by means of a microphone and adapts music reproduction optimally to the current acoustic environment. Among the most outstanding features of the Bang & Olufsen system is its ability to reproduce DVD media with Dolby Digital 5.1 or DTS quality. In contrast with a CD which carries only 2 discrete sources, 6 different source signals have to be processed in this case and their reproduction is individually optimized for each of the vehicle's occupants. Specifications. 2010 Audi A5 Coupe 2.0 TFSI, engine, type inline 4-cylinder gasoline engine with FSI direct injection, exhaust turbocharger with intercooler, 4 valves per cylinder. Arrangement front-mounted, longitudinal bore 3.25 in. Stroke 3.65 in. Displacement 121.1 cu. In. Compression ratio 9.6, 1 fuel requirement premium unleaded 91 octane recommended for maximum performance horsepower, say 211 horsepower at 4,300 to 6,000 revolutions per minute max. Torque 258 pounds. Ft. At 1500 to 4200 rpm. Engine design, cylinder block cast iron cylinder head aluminum alloy valve train, intake Audi valve-lift system on exhaust valves, DOHC, chain-driven, hydraulic lifters firing order 1 3 4 2 fuel injection electronic engine management, drive-by-wire throttle, FSI direct injection emission system close-coupled ceramic catalytic converter emissions level EU5, ULEVII, electrical system, battery 12 volts 60 amp per hour alternator 14 volts 280 amp drive train, transmission automatic, Tiptronic 6-speed automatic, manual, 6-speed manual transmission front differential electronically locking EDL center differential for Quattro self-locking center differential. Rear differential for Quattro, electronically locking EDL steering, type Servotronic vehicle speed sensitive hydraulic power assist ratio 16.3, 1 turning circle curb to curb 37.4 feet, suspension, front 5-link front suspension, upper and lower wishbones, tubular anti-roll bar rear independent trapezoidal link with resiliently mounted subframe, anti-roll bar brakes, system dual circuit brake system with diagonal split, anti-lock brake system ABS, electronic brake pressure distribution (EBD), and electronic stabilization program (ESP), tandem brake booster front ventilated discs 12.6 in, 320 mm rear solid discs 11.8 in, 300 mm parking brake electromechanical, actuated at rear wheels, size 8.5 x 18 alloy standard 8.5 x 19 alloy optional tires, size 245/40ths R18 all-season standard 255/35ths R19 summer performance optional body, material unitized steel structure corrosion protection all steel parts are 100% dual-side zinc galvanized 12-year limited warranty against corrosion perforation warranty, maintenance, 4-year, 50,000-mile new vehicle limited warranty 12-month, 5,000-mile whichever occurs first capacities, engine oil 4.86 quarts. Fuel tank 17.17 gallons. Cooling system 7.4 quarts, exterior dimensions, wheelbase 108.3 in. Track, front, rear 62.6, 62.1 overall length 182.1 in. Overall width INCL. Mirrors 78 in. Height unloaded 54 in. Performance 0 to 60 miles per hour 6.4 seconds. Top speed electronically limited to 130 miles per hour 2010 Audi A5 Coupe 3.2 FSI engine, Type 5.6 gasoline engine with FSI direct injection, 4 valves per cylinder, 2-stage variable intake manifold arrangement front mounted, longitudinal bore 3.37 in. Stroke 3.65 in. Displacement 195.1 cu. In. Compression ratio 12.5, 1 fuel requirement premium unleaded 91 octane recommended for maximum performance horsepower say 265 horsepower at 6,500 max. Torque 243 pounds. FT. At 3,000–5,000 engine design, cylinder block aluminum alloy cylinder head aluminum alloy valve train, intake Audi valvelift system on intake valves, DOHC, 4 valves per cylinder firing order fuel injection electronic engine management, drive-by-wire throttle, FSI direct injection emission system 2 primary converters close to engine, 2 main converters emissions level EU4, ULEVIIELECTRICAL system, battery 12 volts 80 amp per hour alternator 14 volts 380 amp drive train, transmission automatic, Tiptronic 6-speed automatic manual, 6-speed manual transmission type Tiptronic automatic Quattro AWD automatic gear ratios, first 4.171 second 2.340 third 1.521 fourth 1.143 fifth 0.867 sixth 0.691 reverse 3.403 final drive 3.517 front differential electronically locking EDL center differential for Quattro self-locking center differential rear differential for Quattro electronically locking EDL steering type Servotronic vehicle speed sensitive hydraulic power assist ratio 16.3 1 turning circle curb to curb 37.4 feet, suspension, front 5-link front suspension, upper and lower wishbones, tubular anti-roll bar rear independent trapezoidal link with resiliently mounted subframe, anti-roll bar brakes, system dual circuit brake system with diagonal split, anti-lock brake system ABS, electronic brake pressure distribution EBD, and electronic stabilization program ESP, tandem brake booster front ventilated discs 12.6 in. 320 mm rear solid discs 11.8 in. 300 mm parking brake Audi A5 Coupe 3.2 FSI technical specifications electromechanical, actuated at rear wheels, size 8.5 x 18 alloy standard, 8.5 x 19 alloy optional tires, size 245/40ths R18 all-season standard 255/35ths R19 summer performance optional body, material unitized steel structure corrosion protection all steel parts are 100% 100% dual-side zinc galvanized 12-year limited warranty against corrosion perforation warranty maintenance 4-year 50,000-mile new vehicle limited warranty 12-month 5,000-mile whichever occurs first capacities engine oil 6.5509 quarts fuel tank 16.907 gallons cooling system 9.5094 quarts exterior dimensions wheelbase 108.3 in track, front, rear 62.6, 62.1 overall length 182.1 in. Overall width INCL. Mirrors 78 in. Height unloaded 54 in. Curb weight 3770 PERFORMANCE 0 to 60 miles per hour 6.4 seconds. Top speed electronically limited to 130 mph prices, coupe, convertible, packages, options, convertible models also get, competitors and press reviews. The steering is accurate and intuitive, placing the car on the intended line without requiring mid-course corrections, but it doesn't pass along much of the information the tire contact patches are gathering. The Euro front driver suffers kickback at the rim, which also tends to squirm whenever the two front tires are accelerating with different levels of grip underfoot. It doesn't transition in and out of turns as gracefully as the 60% rear torque biased Quattros do, so it's just as well they're leaving that one at home. Motor trend. The A5 Cabrio also comes with a 211 HP version of Audi's turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4. As we mentioned already, the all-wheel drive version of the car comes with a 6-speed automatic and the front-wheel drive version comes with a CVT. But in Europe, there's a 6-speed manual transmission that effectively turns the car into a mild hybrid. Come to a stop, select neutral and the engine will turn itself off. Depress the clutch and it starts again in just 0.2 of a second. The bottom line is 35 mpg in everyday driving. It would be interesting in the US, no? Inside-line ride quality remains pleasant under all but the worst surfaces but not at the cost of handling. Much of the credit for its alacrity in the twisties goes to artful spring and shock tuning and the Quattro system's ability to divert power between the front and rear axles. MSN. Despite the aggressive exterior, our A5 Cabriolet was much more of a boulevard cruiser than a track day machine. The suspension was tuned for comfort, which means the car exhibited a bit of body roll, and unless you would press the accelerator all the way to the floor, the Turbo 4-powered A5 seemed a bit lethargic getting up to speed, which is perfect for a 50-year-old woman who wants to look good when the valet brings her car around at Saks. Top speed competitors: BMW 3 Series Coupe and Convertible. The 3 Series Coupe is offered in two different versions, 328i with 230 horsepower and 335i with 300 horsepower. Prices range from $36,200 to $44,550. The convertible version gets the same two versions, with prices from $45,000 to $51,200. Mercedes E-Class Coupe and Convertible. The US maquette gets two engines options, E350 powered by a 3.5-liter V6 engine with an output of 268 horsepower and the E550 with a 5.5-liter V8 engine with an output of 382 horsepower. The E350 is priced at $48,050 and the E550 at $54,650. Prices for the convertible version will be announced at a later date. Infiniti G Coupe and Convertible. Both G37 Coupe and Convertible are powered by a 3.7-liter V6 engine that delivers 325 horsepower at 7,000 revolutions per minute and a peak torque of 267 lb-ft at 5,200 revolutions per minute. The coupe version is priced at $35,900 and the convertible at $43,850. Conclusion. If you take under consideration only the price, the Audi A5 might be your best option. But before deciding if to buy it or not, you should take it to a test drive and see if it is the perfect car for you. It's true it has an aggressive appearance, but don't let that fool you. The Audi A5 is a perfect car for an afternoon journey along the boulevard, but if you want a track day machine you should go looking for something else. The A5 is the perfect car for an old lady, but not for a young man like you who tries to impress girls. For example, the S5 is the perfect choice.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.